This parkland has existed for 50 years, but this particular area of trees was simply a covered area, and it was underutilised and would never be used unless it was redeveloped in this form.
I was approached by Brett Pollock and members of the Mosman Park Council. They came to see me. I live in Willagee at that time, and we'd built a community park opposite where I live. It was a nature-based play park built by the community. Met me at the park and they loved what we'd achieved and were inspired that model could be done at a much bigger scale. I've been involved probably over 20 years doing nature-based play, but it's only been in probably the last 5 years where it's become an international movement. It's no longer just an art park here and there. It's all schools, kindies and public park areas want an area for nature-based.
The objective behind an adventure playground is to allow kids to take risks. When kids take risks, they acquire resilience, and the intention behind an adventure playground is to allow kids to take risks under controlled circumstances, and the intention is to create more coordinated, healthier, happier kids.
It's a collaboration from the community roots, the Rotary Club, the Council, the Men's Shed, the local St Hilda's School, local builders. The number of people involved in this process from the ground level who actually contributed was enormous.
We all pooled our resources in various forms, and work started to create this glorious little space which did not previously exist.
We got involved through meetings with Council, who permitted us to do what we've done here, and cooperation of Rotary, of course.
The project was like a dream coming together, where all these different players come together, and you're never sure how it's going to work, but it's kind of got its own magic. And you have to stay very open to what will come.
So many generous donors who supplied the fill, a couple of thousand metres of filling here, and the big logs and rocks were all donated. The equipment to carry all this stuff was donated.
The scale of this project was the difference. We do many projects where we have a couple of busy bees and the parents come. This project, it's a very large site. It's the scale of the inputs that people were bringing, massive machinery, everything was really large. It's a special endeavour in its scale. It's ambitious, but it didn't seem ambitious when we did it, because you just stepped it out as you went along.
This has been a huge success, and in some respects the park is most probably a victim of its own success. On school holidays, it's not abnormal to have 400 or 500 children down here.
During nice weather, the mothers come down here with their children. They sit out here in the park on their rugs and have a picnic, and the barbecues are there, the toilets are here.
I'm just delighted to see the way the children take over the park. They change things, they manipulate it.
Be natural is the future of a park like this, I firmly believe, rather than a plastic park.
We previously had a copse of trees in an area that was largely unused, and it's been converted into what is now an asset that's most probably worth somewhere in the order of $400,000. The Russell Brown Adventure Playground is a true community project.